What's up, everybody? Thank you for the fill. This is release day 2025 Topps Chrome Football Blasters. Pick your team number 2, 20 box, second half of this case. After this skeet, we're going to go into half case hangers. Pick your team number 1 and number 2. That's next. After that, I'll add in number 3 and number 4 like how I did on these blasters. And then we'll focus on the player break full case. Then we'll go from there. For the rest of the week, guys, it's going to be pretty much Topps Chrome football. For the rest of this week, it's going to be the same thing for the next 3 days minimum. So buckle up, strap in. You guys know the drill. We're going to be pretty much... Actually, to be honest with you, for the next week, and I would say for the next week and a half, it's probably going to be this way. Eventually. Wow, the shadow edge looks good too. Yeah, this has a bigger checklist than basketball as well. That's pretty sick. Well, football is hitting. Caleb Williams. I see the Tony Romo Legend autograph. That's pretty sick. I see Saquon autos. The ultraviolet of Abdul Carter. Looks sick. The Helix of Puka. Stuff's hitting. We gotta start hitting on this side now. What is up? I cannot pick up this last card today. What is happening? This is definitely a different card stock. Really? Did you know if you hit a Tom Brady auto, any Tom Brady auto, could be a base. If you hit it at one of the card vault by Tom Brady card shops, you will personally get a FaceTime from Tom Brady. That's pretty sick. Now, hopefully the boxes aren't marked up like crazy or anything. Obviously, there's going to be some markup, but hopefully there's no extra tax on that. Yeah, if you hit a Brady auto, it can be a base, it can be a gold, it can be a 1-of-1. You will automatically get a FaceTime from Tom Brady, but it's got to be hit in the Card Vault store. I gotta hand it to them. I mean, when it comes to marketing, they're pretty sharp. And they are doing it bigger than anyone else. So I think that's a big adjustment to get used to as well. That actually sounds cheap. 25, number to 20. Oh. Sorry. When you said number to 25, I was thinking auto for 2K. I was like, that sounds really cheap. I was like, the only way it was that cheap is if it was a sticker auto. So then maybe I would say, okay. But it does still sound cheap. A multi-Super Bowl winner. How many rings does Mahomes have? 2 or 3? 3. 1, 2, 3 rings? 3 rings. 3 rings. I got 2? Yeah, 2 or 3. Well, whatever. Gonna say for a multi Super Bowl winner. Oh, Sky Moore. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough because more will hurt the value on the card. Still, I mean, honestly, still a 1 of 1. It's not like it wouldn't do numbers. Right? Not like it wouldn't do numbers, though, honestly. It's still a 1 of 1. You gotta remember that. Might not do insane numbers, but it will still do numbers. And you know, honestly, in all fairness, even if it was like a Mahomes and Travis Kelce, no offense, but the Kelce would actually still, in my opinion, hurt the Mahomes. I think it would. It probably wouldn't, but I think it would. It's iconic, obviously. I get it. The Mahomes and it's like the Gronk and Brady connection. It's like the Gronk and Brady. I get it. I'm just saying. I think it actually still kind of hurts. Like I think people would rather have just the Mahomes patch 1 of 1 in comparison to the Mahomes and Kelce. Now a Kansas City fan would probably want, that Mahomes Kelce. Guys, if you're just joining us, they got a 5-caser going on our football channel. We got Topps Chrome half-case hanger boxes coming up next. You guys already know hangers are my favorite product. They call it hanger bangers. Oh, that's okay. Oh, not Nikita Lyons. Are you coming to WrestleMania? Clutch. Ah, that's okay. Supposed to tell your friend take you too. I spent so much at WrestleMania last year. Like, I've never ever bought. My tickets were like $5,000. Now again, for 2 nights for me and Mrs. Hammer, obviously on the floor, row 70. I was in the muck. I wanted to be in the muck. Obviously, if I knew they were coming back to Vegas this year, which that was a last minute change in destination and location. If I knew that they were coming back, I probably wouldn't have done it. But yeah, I've never been to a Mania. It was my first Mania. I had a blast. I think the only thing I was disappointed about Mania was just the John Cena heel turn was terrible. The way he won was terrible. All of us was anticipating The Rock being there and stuff, and like, it was just terrible. I had a great experience, and I was very thankful to go, but I was very disappointed in just being there. The Cena and Cody Rhodes match was just like boring. Like, all of us was actually like booing it. Like, we were so disappointed. And then we went to Monday Night, Monday Night Raw. The Monday Night Raw, I wasn't going to go to Monday Night Raw. And then last minute, when I was done being on Blez Light, I told Mrs. Amma, I was like, we might as well just go, screw it, give it another chance. I had a way better experience at Raw than I did at WrestleMania. Orton coming out to Cena, Stephanie Valkyrie versus Io Scott. Like, oh, I had a way better experience on Monday Night Raw. And I had like row 3. I had row 3 seats for like $300. Those same seats right now are selling for like $1,500. It's insane. Now maybe I got lucky because I bought it the day of. But my goodness, it was awesome. What's up, DML Fitz? Yeah, I was right there. I was row 3. It was great. All right, here we go, guys. Thank you for the fill. Hanger, half cases next. Number 1 and then number 2. Those will be next. Hanger, half case. Pick your team 1 and 2. I cannot pick up this bottom card. It is driving me insane. I don't know what it is about this set, but I cannot pick up the bottom card. It's irritating. Starting to get really irritating. Guys, thank you very much. Good luck. Second half, pick your team number 2. Let's see some autos. Let's see an SSP. Let's see something. Good luck. Marcus Valdez Scantling's in the product. Oh boy. Travis Hunter base. Tucker Craft. We have a true teal for the Ravens. Nice. Aqua, not a teal. It's an aqua of Lambjack. Nice for Pickle. Pickle Rips. That's pretty clever. See what you did there. Quincy Riley on the refractor. Joey B and Montgomery, the former Lion. Scary Terry on the Pulsar. Ray Wave of DeJean. CD Lamb on the pigskin. And there is Jonah Savainea. 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 I assume that is how you would say it. What's up, Rogers? They do. They look and feel better than the basketball. I hate to say it. They look and feel better than the basketball. Like, I know you can't see it on camera. On camera, you're like, oh, it looks exactly the same hammer. You got to feel it and see it in person. You'll know what I'm talking about once you... That's a Sigma homie on the red, white, and blue for the Chiefs. I will case that. Caleb. Feels like the stock is just slightly different. Maybe like a different material. I would say maybe even like a hair thicker. A hair. Feels different for sure. Tyler Warren. McCaffrey. What is this? Is that orange? No. That's the case hit. That's one of the SSPs. It's a Urban Legends for Kid K. There's the one we haven't seen. And honestly, that's actually pretty sick. I don't mind the graffiti at all. There's the Urban Legends. That's one of the SSPs that you are able to hit. Nice. Did him. See if we can hit multiples. Penix on a Pulsar. Xavier Worthy, University of Texas. Jacoby Myers, the former Raider. Zach Wilson, Hide the Mamas. DJ Giddens on the refractor. James Cook, Ray Wave. I dig it, yeah. I was trying to find what that parallel looked like. It threw me off. The reason why it threw me off was because the highlight was orange, so I thought it was like an orange insert at first. So I was trying to look for the numbering. I was like, is this number to 25? It's our first look at the Urban Legends. Nico Collins. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, much better on this half. Much better on this half. That's why, like I said, I mean, hey, we gotta see a couple half cases, we gotta see a couple full cases, and then we'll proceed from there. If full cases is the way to go, I'll ditch the half cases and we'll go full. You know, if that is the way to go, it's just I didn't want to overbear the channel with $200, $300 spots because now it's gonna feel like a hobby break almost. That's what I try to avoid a lot of the time. So when I was talking with Backer them, we agreed. We're like, yeah, we probably should go half case on these first. But then, obviously, on a player break, I can go player break full cases because you can buy your players for $5, $8, $9, $12, $16, $24 in a full case. And if you want to take your stabs at the rookies, it's going to be a little bit of a premium for the rookies, like I said, but you might as well take the stab. And that's why I also threw in the bounties on the player breaks. That way, if you do hit really good, even if it's a scrub player, there's incentive now. Something that we've talked about doing for basketball, which we didn't do. I almost thought that was something different too. I was like, oh. McKinney, Jefferson, Pittman, Roshan Johnson, is Riley Leonard. J-Mo, Yellow Wave for the Lions again. It's Hutch, the 275. Plymouth, you're on the board. Mopar Powers on the board. There's Cam Ward on the base. So far, centering looks really solid. The quality looks solid. There's Shador. For Peeve on the refractor of Shador. First look at... There's a dart. We haven't seen a dart the whole time. That's our first dart. Stidham. Jordan James, refractor for the Niners. Zach Wilson, Campbell. So far, solid start to this half. Yeah, absolutely. But again, speaking to, you know, the purpose of Blez Light, right? A little bit cheaper breaks, easier to get in, you know, take the cheaper stabs like that. Like, I gotta kind of go with it. Again, if the half cases look like what we just seen in the first, you know, honestly, then I'll just go to fools. It is what it is, you know what I mean? Landon Jackson, refractor. As do I, guys. Trust me, as do I. I do have a responsibility to the people that, you know, maybe they can't afford a full case. Maybe they just want to take a stab at it. I do have that responsibility to that clientele as well. But again, if it's going to sacrifice the quality of what we're doing, then that might be a little bit different. And the Jackson Dart was on a throwback as well. A couple of Jackson Darts back to back there. Yes, it was Mel Phipps. Yes, it was on the throwback. On the 1975 throwback. And that does get cased. Nothing crazy on the cam yet, SC. Nothing crazy on cam yet, buddy. Saw a couple of bases, no autos or anything. Still haven't had an auto out of this case yet. We should average at least 2. I like how they just put Sauce Gardner instead of Ahmed Sauce Gardner. La Porta Potty, my boy. There's Will Howard on the refractor. Hanger half case is going next, yes. Yeah, assuming, and you know, the downside on it, Skeet, is, you know, sometimes, let's say you buy the Patriots in number 1. Sometimes maybe somebody bought them in number 2 first. So sometimes, you know what I mean, you miss that second half, and then let's say something big comes out. There's your first start true rookie. That looks fucking good, too. I like that picture of him. That's the only downside of it. But again, guys, we know what we're getting into. If you want the full cases, then I'll put them in, you know, Brady Cook. I'll probably... Right. Not guaranteed, though. Not guaranteed, because as we've seen in basketball, we've had multiple SSPs. Is it going to be the same for football? Probably not, but I don't know that for a fact. See some autos. Cam Ward. Lamjack. Dylan Gabriel. Jamar Chase on a pulsar. Is this a variation? No, it's not. Got a magenta wave. What's up, Motowns? Got it. I'm watching above too. Bobby Wagner to 250 on the magenta wave. I don't know if it's magenta. I don't know if it's pink. I know that's not. I mean, if it's purple, it could be purple because purples are at 225. Elick on the refractor. I'm assuming we're going to see more like Urban Legends Fanaticals than we will Ultraviolets Helix. I'm assuming, but we gotta get through like 3 or 4 cases before we really know, you know. So we were color heavy on the first half of this. Second half, we had a few colors, lots of rookies. Interesting. Cousins. A.J. Brown, Tez Johnson. King Henry. Nice refractor of Cam Ward as we talked about it. EA Sports. It's in the game. Your first Cam Ward refractor. How about an auto? Give me a big auto here. I think maybe this might be an auto. Jordan Love, purple Railway for the Chiefs. Not an auto. Xavier Worthy to 75. That's the purple lava. I stand corrected. Purple lava of Xavier Worthy. Gunnar Helm on the refractor. Tunton. Red, white, and blue. Terrence Ferguson. Not the right QB there, Russell Wilson. Hufanga. Caleb Johnson refractor. Well, last stack. Where's our autos? What's up, Tony? Let's get down in my black Chevrolet. Okay, so far, good for color. We need to see autos. Kenrick, long time no see. What's up, buddy? Red, white, and blues are not dropping super frequently, which is kind of good, too. Seems like there's like one red, white, and blue per box, maybe. A lot of refractors is good, and I think the colors are actually dropping at a really good rate. Just need to see some autos here. Good luck. I don't want the on average. No on average over here. Vita Vea. Let's see some autos. Rico. Shador. Nice. Riley Leonard. Lots of QBs in this half. Wow. Najee Harris. Jahmyr Gibbs refractor. That's got to be an image variation of Trayvon Walker, the former 2022 #1 draft pick. It is. I only know it is because the code is different from the rest. Image variation of some sort. Oh, this is the light board. Yeah, what am I talking about? This is the light board variation. I'm an idiot. I thought I hit it already. Trayvon Walker. J-Mo is on the board. The former #1 pick, 2022 draft? 2022, I believe. Yeah, 22. It's got to be 22. I forgot that we didn't hit one. Where's our autos? Autos. Arroyo. Green pigskin for the Finns. It's a nice Waddle to 99 on the pigskin. Mims. JD5. Will Johnson. Daniel Jones. And our last stack. I thought that was red. Wow, right at the frickin' end. Who? For the Chiefs. Who? We got Omar Norman Lott. Is he related to Ronnie? Who? J-Mo. All right, guys, I got to be honest. Great color. Terrible names. Terrible auto in this case. That was not the best blaster to start off on. I need to work on my choosing skills. We got below average on the autos for sure. We got below average on the autos. Which again leads me to believe that you'll probably hit multiple SSPs. The light boards are sick though. The light board variation is super sick. I think that's going to be actually a pretty good card. So we try again, we pick it up, and we keep chugging. Nothing crazy on this stack, unfortunately. I really like that light board, though. That thing is disgustingly sick. That was the first look at our full case of blasters in this half case break. Recap. Going to be the half case hangers. Half case hangers 1 and 2. Half case hangers 1 and 2. Trayvon Walker on the light board variation, and Nico Collins on our Urban Legends SSPs. And that was the break, guys. Top Scroll Blaster, pick your team number 220 box, half case break. Thank you, guys. Nothing crazy in that case. Take your next ones, though. We keep chugging. Remember, this is going to be like basketball, guys. Not every case is going to be over bang.